Well, first of all, I should say that thanks to the Tamil Nadu government for making this 24 teams first time in the history of the any World Cup, I would say, because except for football, I have not seen many teams, more than 16 teams taking part in hockey or some other game. So this one is something eye-opener for all the other countries and also the other states, because 24 teams taking part and 6 pools, and half the team match playing in Madurai. Madurai has been renovated into a wonderful turf, and Madurai has been a very hub for Tamil Nadu hockey. There is a lot of tournament being played there. So in that way, I am happy because there is a floodlight come up there. Infrastructure is improved, because people talk about India developing the sports, because I once feel that along with science and the skill you have, if you don't have the proper infrastructure, however good you are, I mean, you cannot have coming up players to follow the game. So in that way, I think Tamil Nadu did wisely, and seen that everything was in good place, and I am so happy that it is being held in Tamil Nadu for the first time, but it has been wonderful for me for the last couple of weeks.
An Indian team has been brilliant in round robin phase, and these juniors will play at the senior level, so the transition will be smooth for Indian hockey, and especially when we are hosting the Commonwealth Games 2030 and we aspire to host Olympics in 2036.
Well, I think there's a saying that grassroots level hockey and catch them young and all. I for one personally feel investment in youth is always medal winning. If you don't invest on the youth, that class of getting on the podium will be missing in every country. So I think investing on this hockey team for the last 3 years, both men and women, by the government of India side, they have been exposed to. In fact, if you see the Indian team playing right now, the senior most players we have, though they are 20 and 21 below, I find at least 4 of the players have played 40 games and so on, and 3 to 4 players have played about 24, 25 games. I think there's a wonderful thing happening because you invested on the youth. And coming back to your 1930, 2030 for the Commonwealth Games, where hockey will be included, cricket will be included. So hockey will take the best seat, because the Commonwealth countries are quite good. It's almost like a mini World Cup. I would say 3/4 World Cup, except for a few countries. All the other countries will be playing there. So that could be one of the best things to happen for these boys, because next 4 years there will be the final of the tournament also for the 2036, because not too far away, these youngsters, at least I find 4 to 5 boys are deserving to play the next World Cup too, or the seniors. So provided they keep up the play, and I only wish CJS does wonderful job.
We spoke about Olympic, and you were the captain when India won the last Olympic gold medal in 1918 Moscow, and it has been a long wait, but last 2 consecutive bronze medal. Do you think that Indian hockey is now on the right track and we are on the road to bring that glory?
Well, I think I would say that we are definitely on the road, but there are also competitive countries which is trying to do that, because Netherlands, Germany and Belgium, they're all on the card of Indian equality there, because it's not that by saying that we can win a medal there, but they proved it. They won back-to-back bronze medal. It's quite good, and I don't want to be called, never in my life, that last Olympic captain which have won the gold. I want India to break that, and I wish 2036, I mean, I'm not very sure about 2028, because we need a transition period right now. We like CJS has gone back, we're already seeing some kind of, goalkeeping, little bit of vacuum created by CJS. It has to be filled up again. Like that, we need to have some kind of replacement for many players, at least 4 to 5 boys who will be Fulton will be thinking that they have to go back and they have to impart some new players from development or junior side. That's where the transition has to be in a right place, right time. So you get a break for a good player, he will play for 4 years. Like you gave Rupinder Pal, like you gave Harmanpreet after 2016 World Cup, where he won the Junior World Cup. We got a transition period. Now it's almost 2025 now. He played 9 years. So like that, the transition period had to take rightly. Right place had to go for the senior team. So then the transition of what you're talking about, be on the podium, is always good.
So you have been a successful captain of Indian team. You have been a coach of junior team and senior team. So you have seen all the ups and downs of Indian hockey. How do you see this journey?
No, I feel a coach as a coach, I really enjoyed. The passion of coaching is still with me. And I was very happy that I took the 1997 Milton Keynes Junior World Cup, what is happening now. The first time India played the finals. 5 World Cup they didn't qualify, but the 6th one we took the team and we lost the finals to Australia by 3-2. So I think that was the big foundation where a lot of people had gone to Olympics. If you see that we have Bajistani, Dilip Tirki, everybody had come in, Samidar, Devesh Chavan, all those people had dropped in from there and took the rise of Olympics and all. So like this, the transition has to take place in this thing, and as a coach I feel it's a tough job. Where it is, India should, or whatever the government of India, because mostly government of India spends money on hockey, because and having when the back-to-back, the junior team had wonderful expenditure. Our women girls have been doing well. So I think we need to impress on 4 years term for the entire staff. Now there is no more coaching, only one coach is not enough. We need to have 3 coaches, sub-staffs, we need a physio training. It's a team of 11, 12, so it should continue for next 4 years so that the coach gets confidence. See, we have a target only to Olympics or to World Cup to World Cup. So we can't say that in between. See, it's not that jump to 12th standard. Nobody gives you 3 promotions in school or in college. So you have to complete 8, 9, 10th and go to 12th. So like that, if you have, the team is given to a coach with an all liking and the government supporting and the Hockey India supporting, a coach has to have a complete 4 years term, and it should be gradually, upgraded that where he is standing. If he's not doing well, have a council of meeting. It's not that you chuck somebody, axe somebody, but the players continue. It's not coach's mistake. Coach does not play there. In some games I heard that, somebody was telling that. For example, I can also mention the name Gambhir was telling that I don't play in the ground. If a player is to go and prove that. So that's how the Indian sport has to take away. So if the coach has been appointed, do not disturb him. Keep moving with him, keep have the staff with him. Yes, but he should be always been, counseled by things where he is doing wrong or where he is doing, bad. So that has to be done. So it is a big way, it's a long way where the next Olympics and next World Cup has to take. First thing is we have to look after the next Asian Games. We win, we qualify for the Olympics. So that's very important for us.
Sir, India has been the most successful team when we talk about Olympics, but we could not replicate that success in World Cups. So what was the reason for that? Since World Cup is not far away.
No, World Cup, now again this World Cup will be a question mark because we are having Asian Games coming in there too. So after World Cup, the Asian Games will be there. So we have to think which team has to go now. We can't tire the people for Asian Games just because of World Cup. And this World Cup again, going to be because a big World Cup with Belgium and Netherlands coming into like Chennai and Madurai. So I wish to go there. I'll be there. Already booked my tickets there, my rooms there because I'm a fashionable man. So I would like to go there because I have my friends there in Belgium and Netherlands. So I already booked my tickets there to go and watch India. Definitely, but I want Hockey India to decide what to do because World Cup is again you have to wait for 4 more years. So you can't say I'll send a development team and Asian Games, yes of course, you one game we have to play. That will be either Korea or Japan. So I think India should not much bother about the performance in Asian Games. And 10 days after recovery could not be much a problem. So I think we need to analyze with the coaches, physical trainer, the scientific trainer, where India can play the World Cup and how to go about the Asian Games. I don't think we can have a good team for both.
It's very tricky situation, sir, because Asian Game is the platform to get a ticket to LA, direct ticket to LA. So
why do you my point is, why do you talk about LA now? So India is not too bad that even if say suppose for example it should not happen, we are not qualifying in the Asian Games. Okay, then what is the big problem in fighting the Asian Championship and again qualifying? It's not a big thing. Why do you think far ahead, which is not within your reach? It's not within reach. It's not your problem. Hockey India has FIS had made the rules. Olympics had given the dates much before 8 years before. So it is all thing where it is Asian Games is important and Nagoya is important to you. Asian Games is qualified. You agree. As a coach and as a player, do not get scared. You have umpteen number of players. Government and Hockey India have a lovely core group, 30-40. I find they should have a very good side for both the teams. Maybe 2 or 3 players can be substituted or maybe thing, but it's not very, for 15 days, 20 days break, anybody should recover, to me. You're not going to play 8 games, 9 games together, all together. 14 days in World Cup, 8 games there, come back and recover for another 15 days. I think that's good enough for me. I mean, I will not, mince words that, I will not take World Cup, seriously. Have to take seriously. Otherwise, you are running out of storage. People think that you don't have stuff. What's wrong if you play by a good team and have only 4 players as 24 players, and the same 24 players can play Asian Games? We have enough players. We have spent a lot of money. 35 players are there in the core group. You think all the players cannot play? Have to play. Give them confidence. Do not say that we have a development team to go into World Cup. I will not accept it.